Welcome back, guys. We are here with another episode of The Squeeze, and this one right here is going to be helping you to get to the bag. And for all my people who are really trying to not be broke when it comes 2026, you're going to need this one. So right here, right now, I'm going to teach you how you can get your LLC in under 5 minutes, absolutely free to you, except for the state fees, which everybody has to pay. And we're going to be doing this with bz.com and their silver package. So it's very simple. You just pick your entity, and we're going to be going for LLC. You pick the state. I'm in Maryland, so we're just going to go down, quickly pick Maryland because I'm in Maryland, and we're going to go click Start Business. And it's going to give you all these options to file, but we're going to go with the very basic plan because, again, we're doing this absolutely for free. So we're going to hit the zero basic LLC, get started. And then, of course, you're going to want to put a name for it. We'll just go with the name of the podcast for right now. And you can either do LLC or L.L.C. or even limited liability company. And for all of you really efficient people out there, you're going to go with a Latin name company. And the reason I say you want to go with a Latin name company is because it gives you a further reach. And if you want to go global, using a Latin name will be pertinent. And I'm going to have a full video on how you can pick and decipher Latin names. But again, we're going to go with the 5-week filing time because in my state, it's not a fast turnaround. So by the latest you will get it is by August 19th. But quickly, you just want to push next because we don't want to pay the extra $50. Now, of course, you can put your own name, or if you have a trust, you would put the trust name here, and we're going to go ahead and put that information. So they're going to offer you this virtual address, and I'm going to have another video on how you can make your own virtual address absolutely free. But for right now, you can click your own address. It doesn't have to be tied to this permanently. You can change it at any time, but you can just click that. So they're going to ask you if you want this EIN. You're going to say you don't need it because we're going to get it absolutely free at the irs.gov. And if you didn't know that you can get it absolutely free, just say no thanks to this. And then you're going to ask how many members of your team have the information. It's going to be one single individual. Yep. They can use the same. And you go about your business. So it's going to ask you right here, they're going to offer you a registered agent, but you can utilize yourself as your own agent. So we're going to click right here. I would like to register as my own agent, and then you'll have that registry for your own agency for about 2 years. So again, just put your information in there. We're going to click next. So then again, they're going to try for the second time. No, I don't need BZ to do my EIN. Because guess what? We don't need all that. We're going to offer you to have Bank of America be your first bank business card. And we're going to say no at this time and go to next. And then the selected preferred method of delivery, you can either do electronic or physical, which will take another additional transfer fee. But this is just by default. Your business information documents will be uploaded to your client dashboard for instant access upon successful completion of your state filing. So we're going to press next on the electronic. Then you're going to be asked about tax strategy and consulting. We're going to say no, not at this time. And then they said, we've identified 2 business licenses for you. And of course, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do the work myself because it's actually not that hard. Instead of paying $100 here, we're going to just say no. Okay. So they got all this information, and then you can click next because pretty much all of that's done. You're going to be your other information, and then if you have your EIN, now this is where we're going to get real good. So you all to set up your EIN, which will be your business, pretty much your business tax ID number. You're going to come here to the irs.gov, and then we're going to click apply for EIN. Okay, apply in minutes. You'll get this message. If you don't receive this message, you know you are not in the right place, but it just lets you know that you are using a U.S. government system for authorized use only. With that said, you're going to go to begin application. We're also going to have an episode about trust, so make sure you watch that. But you click on limited liability. Understand that this is not incorporated. You're going to tell them 1 because you're really just yourself. You want to pick your state, and like we said earlier, we're going with MD. you're going to be starting a new business. You're going to enter your information. So you're just going to add in the information for your address and then put it in, so you can easily double click and put that information in, or replace your digital address from the video we had before on digital addresses. So we want to receive it online because that means you get it immediately instead of receiving it via the mail. So you click that and then you'll be able to view it right here. But I'm not going to let you see that because it's going to be my personal one. But if you guys like this type of content, please let me know. Drop down in those comments. It's absolutely free to you. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. And as always, my good people, live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live, and squeeze the best juice out of life. Now, all right, you guys, let's get to this money. Let's get to this paper, and I'm going to talk to you later.